Alright, I think we're live. I think I exist in your wonderful little earphones. Earphones? Isn't earphones like an actual word some people use for headphones? I could be wrong here. I could be wrong. Well, hello. Here we are. I wasn't sure if I was gonna stream tonight, I was insanely tired. Like, truly, well and truly tired. Oh wait, I need to charge my phone. Just give me 1 second. Don't look at my ass, please. Alright, perfect. We are here. Hello, I can't believe I just forgot to charge my phone there. Alrighty, we are playing more Celeste Permadeath. Why are we doing this? Because I want to actually do it, I had some really good runs not yesterday, but whenever I last streamed. I don't even recall. I think it must have been like Monday or something. I was thinking about doing some on Tuesday, but then as I was cycling home from university at like fucking 8 p.m. or some shit, I found out that they blocked one of the main roads I use, so I had to drive through like 3 forests to get home. And I got home at like 9 p.m. after cycling in the dark through just literally like at one point I was going through some farmer's field. I truly don't know how they can just put up a barrier and say, well, good luck, man, good luck. All right. But that is besides the point. I hope you all are having a very good day. Or you had a very good day. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It's almost over now. It's like 9:46. 21:46 is what it is. I love this kururin music. Alright, let's see if Celeste opens. Let's put a pause on... Actually, let's leave the song going while Celeste is opening. Are you doing anything? There we go. There we go. Alright. And baboom. I'm small now. I wanted to look at Mycromator's big face, and now he's so small. Alright, we are playing Celeste. I think this should just appear on screen. We are actually playing black screen today, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Wait, okay, there it is. If I was making that joke while Celeste was on the screen, it's a lot less funny. But you gotta imagine on my end, I was looking at my stream preview, and I saw that Celeste was not appearing on stream. You've heard of someone streaming with their mic turned off, but have you ever heard of someone stream with their game turned off? That'd be kind of funny, honestly. I tried turning up the volume on the sound effects and the music a little bit, because I understood that last time when I checked the VOD, it was like literally inaudible. So if you can't hear me that well, please do let me know. But I tried experimenting with audio balancing. I'm always a bit scared that I make it too loud and then I overcompensate it by making the in-game audio too quiet. Alright. Mycromator streams have in-game audio? I always thought he just played in complete and utter silence. No. You're thinking about... I was gonna make a really mean joke. I was gonna say you're thinking about your own playtime, sitting in complete and utter silence in your room. But then I noticed, it doesn't even just roast you, it also roasts myself. Like, TBH, when I'm at my desk, sometimes I do this extremely weird thing, it's kind of funny. Because I desynced my save files on The Binding of Isaac, because I wanted to have more than 3, I only use local saves. So the laptop I use for university is the one I'm actually like closest to getting Dead God on. So I sit at this desk, right, with this giant monitor, high power PC, big keyboard and shit. And I just move the keyboard out of the way and play on my laptop, like next to my PC. Sometimes I have the wiki open on the big computer and play the game on the small computer. Well, I mean, yeah. Isn't it kind of similar? I guess I did sometimes used to like have a YouTube video open on the PC and then play Celeste on my Switch. In some ways that's similar. Also, nothing hits harder than listening to a YouTube video or a live stream while playing video games. Well and truly, I don't know. Whoever invented that concept deserves something. You know? I recently saw this picture of I don't know, I think it was like some sort of performer on the street, like a juggler or something. And there was a monkey who sat on the ground eating a banana looking at the performance. Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, this one doesn't count. It's the first one. Basically, there was this monkey watching the performance while like eating a banana or something. And it was captioned with, glad to see that watching YouTube while eating is a truly interspecies experience. Which, yeah. You know, I think if animals did have access to entertainment, they would also sit down and watch that while eating. But I don't know, I mean... Why do people do this? I always do it. I can never eat without YouTube. It's honestly kind of depressing sometimes, you know, I wake up... And like next to my bed there's my headphones, and I just put them on, and then if I don't leave the house that day, I wear them all day until the evening, at which point I take them off. Maybe I need to buy more uncomfortable headphones, you know? Get back out into the real world. What? No! Okay, that was... Honestly, it's fair if y'all unsubscribe after that. That was well and truly horrendous. Frankly, I'm ashamed that I would publish something so disgusting looking. Truly vulgar, even. The vulgarity. Speaking of being vulgar. What a great transition. Speaking of being Bulgarian. Speaking of being Bulgarian. I don't know. For some reason, now that I mentioned Bulgaria, I can't get the fucking... I had a conversation with some person yesterday, and... You know, you hate to say that stereotypes are true, right? But well and truly, when you talk to Balkan people in Germany, they truly do fit the criteria quite well, I will say. You know, you mention like some sort of regional meat. You know, you talk about cevapcici and you do start a 15-minute unskippable cutscene in real life while they explain to you why their local flavored spiced meat is better than the one from the country next door. And how they are the rightful owners of the entirety of former Yugoslavia. People do just start talking to you, you know? It's like when I mention to people that I study economics who are like above a certain age cohort. Like if you're above like 25 or something, and I mention that I'm like doing economics, for some reason people just feel so inclined as to start dumping information about their niche ideology about how the world works. You know, sometimes you hear absolutely insane shit. You gotta entertain it at some point. I mean, I think that's what I've learned most is you just gotta entertain some people's ideas. Just let them talk. First of all, it's entertaining, and I've used that word a lot in the past few sentences. And second of all, they feel so awesome, you know. Like you're talking to some random guy at a party, right? And he starts explaining a concept to you. Just let him keep talking, you know? Like even if you disagree with him, it's kind of funny. Just, it reminds me of like my strategy, you know? So, here in Bavaria we have these big beer festivals from time to time. They're not beer festivals. They're like supposed to celebrate when the local church was founded or something. I'm gonna be real, I don't think that's what they're used for these days, but, you know, basically you're there, and because it's so traditional, and there's, like, everyone's there, you sometimes just talk to some sort of complete right-wing lunatic, and I'd like to play this funny game where you just nod along to everything they say, and then you hold out until they say something that they themselves know they shouldn't have said, right? Yeah, you just keep letting them talk. You keep like, yeah, that's so true, buddy. And eventually they start mentioning the Jews or some shit like that. And then you look at them weird and they're like, what did you just say? What did you just say? And then they get so flustered, you know? People get so comfortable. When you don't push back against them, they do just keep talking. I'm sure some linguist could tell me about how that works. You know, it's like the Overton window, I guess it would be, of what is acceptable to talk about in the conversation. It is extremely funny to just close the Overton window on people while they're poking their head out for some fresh air. That was a great analogy. Come on, that was a great use of physical humor. Yeah. Returning to Celeste, I can't believe I had 2 extreme stinkers right there. Those first 2 runs really well and truly sucked. I've been saying well and truly all day. I sound so sophisticated when I say it. You know, I well and truly doubt that anyone truly has a problem with that. Am I talking fast today? Am I rap-godding? I might be. I'm feeling a bit delirious because I made the big mistake. When I got home today, I was very tired, and I was like, oh, I'm so tired. Let's get comfy in bed. Huge mistake, huge mistake. If you do this, you actually end up sleeping for 3 hours until like 7 p.m. and then your entire evening is ruined. I mean, maybe this is just me. Maybe it's just me who can't do naps properly. But you know, if I take a nap past like 11 a.m., my day is ruined. I don't get a second wind. I feel like I wake up and I feel like I'm in a timeless place, you know? Everything starts feeling like that week between Christmas and New Year's. You know the one I mean, you know, after the 24th and before the 31st, where you don't know what day of the week it is. You're not even sure what time it is, you know? You start having champagne at like 1 p.m. The classic. Alright, we made it to chapter 3. So now that we're out of chapter 2, the runs officially count. You know? Yeah, it doesn't count as the first run if I'm still in if I die in chapter 1 or 2. Those are the prologue. Those are the vegetables you gotta eat before getting to the delicious meat that is chapter 3. That's not true. Chapter 3 is not delicious meat. Chapter 3 is alright. I wonder how many people stopped playing the game out, like once they got to this one. I think it can't be too little, you know? This really is a difficulty spike. Like whenever I've seen people play the game, this does just feel like a huge jump up in challenge. But too bad I'm fucking goated, so I don't care. Being goated is... I think it's awesome that goat, like the acronym, lines up with an animal. It really gives a positive connotation to goats. I feel goats have been largely disrespected up until a few years ago, you know? If you call someone a goat, they think you're insulting them. The meaning of that word really has made an entire 180, and it truly has bettered the reputation of the animal as well. You love to see it. In German, the acronym would be BATS, which sounds kind of weird, so I guess we'll stick to goat. But, you know, maybe Zoomers were wrong for it, you know? For centuries, saying my goat is washed has been a very positive thing. And now suddenly, like, people are getting mad that their goat is washed? I don't know, it just... breaking with tradition. Tell that to your farmer grandpa that you don't want your goat to be washed. I think they got it with goat is washed, and they really, really got it with cooking and cooked. Like, he's cooking. That's some great lingo. That's some great phrasing. He's cooking. Hold on, let him cook. Huh. Alright, Theo's venting. Among Us! Sorry. I'm just... Yeah, you're gonna unsubscribe and leave, I know. Theo's the imposter. Dude, Among Us was fucking crazy now that you think back on it. Like, that game came out in, like, 2017 or something, didn't it? It came out in 2019. It was, like, not new. It didn't come out during COVID. It just became really popular during COVID. I feel like if I was, Inner Sloth, I'd be going fucking insane. Like, you know, they released some updates to the game, and they added a bunch of shit, but it was too little too late, I'm gonna be honest. At that point, when all the roles and such came out, I feel like it was already over. I wonder if they started working on all those things, like, before the game got popular or after. But no, that era of the internet really was extremely weird. Like, what do you mean AOC played Among Us with, like, streamers? And even, like, the streamers who everyone played Among Us around, like, half of them don't exist in my mind anymore. Like, what happened to Corpse Husband? I think Saikudo is still around? I don't know. I haven't heard anything from these people since, like, 2021. Well and truly a weird era. And it's interesting when you look at a bunch of YouTube channels and you sort by most popular, their most popular videos are always from like 5 to 4 years ago. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I really did just grace him. I graced him. He touched my toe and I died. What kind of infection are these things spreading? Well, I guess, I don't know. Would you die if you touched a poison dart frog with your toe? Like, I guess it's like the blood circulation that gets you, you know? Like, the toxin enters your body and then your blood goes all around and it spreads it everywhere. Would you be fine if you get, like, attacked, if you touch a poison dart frog and then just cut off your leg? You know? Would that be fine? I'm not sure. I'm not a medical doctor. I think the phrase medical doctor is very funny. Like, the fact that you have to imply that. What do you mean? Seriously, the fucking straight downwards dash. That's the one I wanted to do, actually. You know, actually, that was a completely conscious decision. I have free will, and I wanted to prove it to you. I wanted to utilize my free will. Free will sounds like a hashtag. Hashtag free my man Will. He ain't do nothing wrong. Oh man, I can't be saying that. Whenever I say he ain't or something like that, I have to think about that tweet where it's like, you can't talk like that, white baby. You can't talk like that, European, you know? When I say y'all or ain't or something like that, you can't talk like that, European. I have to talk like this, you know? That is the English they actually taught us in school. They wanted us to talk like British people, which retroactively is a bit of a human rights violation, isn't it? No, it was, I don't know. It's kind of funny, like, during all the listening comprehensions, it'd always be like, Robert's got 2 apples. Oh my god, can you share, please? It was always so exaggeratedly British. I mean, because they wanted to speak very clearly and slowly, but it just became this sort of caricature. Yeah, the main character's from Nottingham. Truly, I feel as though more German people know about Nottingham than like. It's strange. There's a certain subset of Germans you can mention the city of Nottingham to, and they'll know it exists. Because the guy from the English textbook was from there. Oh man. English class was something else. You know, much better than French class was. I guess it also just comes down to the teacher. But I feel like English teachers were always much cooler than French teachers. In French, like the last teacher I had in school, his name was Mr. Foot. His name was just straight up Foos. He was just called Foot. And he was this anti-vax, like COVID-denying conspiracy theorist guy. Crazy individual, by the way. Whoa, what the fuck? My headphone cable is not working and this audio is super atmospheric. Wait, give me a second. Okay, I quickly need to fix it. Alright, I'm back. Anyways, he was this like conspiracy theorist kind of guy. And one time he like handed out newspapers in French. And he was like, oh yeah, you know, if you want to practice your French skills, you can read these articles here. And the newspaper he chose to bring was like, you know, like some sort of right-wing propaganda newspaper. It was really funny. I think he got suspended in the end. But you know, he gave me decent grades, so it was fine. I guess he gave me the most accurate French experience ever, you know? He was an ugly racist white guy. In his 40s. I get the vibe that French people tend to be a lot more overtly racist than other Europeans are. But maybe that's just the sort of vibe I'm getting. Okay. Okay, that was kind of scary, you know? I had to use, like, consciousness there. I messed up a jump and I had to start using my brain. It's strange. Usually when I stream Celeste, my brain just turns off and I just talk about bullshit for an hour. While in the background, my fingers just do the Celeste thing. So when I actually mess something up and I actually have to play the game, you know? It's kind of weird. It feels strange to some extent. I just noticed I have the chat closed. That's probably not a great idea. Why did I close chat? Wait, when did this happen? When did I do this? Oh man. Imagine I just opened this, there's some guy really trying to talk to me. I'm just ignoring him. It looks like I'm doing it on purpose. Oh, that'd be really funny. Alright, let's go ahead and open chat. Oh my god! No, I'm so sorry! I can't believe this, dude, this is insane. This is so funny. Oh my god, I really have just been ignoring the chat. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh wow, there's so much here going on. Any words of wisdom for Overwatch? Uninstall the game, kidding. If only at the event, yeah. Let's have a look. Alright. You know, we move. Welcome home, Large Mouse. Nice seeing you around again, you know? I didn't quite know how to respond to your message on Discord, but yeah, it was very nice. Truly insane. That's so funny. I think it just closed on its own, and then I just sort of, my brain just sort of assumed there's nothing going on here. Anyways, the feed guy is anti-vax, yeah. Imagine ignoring those you provide for. Yeah. I'm like Nintendo, you know? You know, I publish these bangers, you know, I release great, extremely high quality content of the best caliber, and then I just don't listen to the fans. And then I release the fucking paraplegic basketball game. I don't know, how is no one talking about this? Why is it gray? It looks like the most depressing experience ever. It's one of the Nintendo Switch 2. I think I don't know if it came out or something. I think it's still in development. But it's like, it's a basketball where you're in a wheelchair. But like, the visual design, it's just gray. Like, it has no soul. At least it's. I don't think it's gonna be $60. At least if it's not out yet. But like, no one talked about this. It's first party Nintendo. In that sense, it might even be worse than 1-2 Switch, because people at least talked about 1-2 Switch. Which is 1-2 Switch went crazy. And then they released everybody 1-2 Switch, and like, you know, the crowd goes mild. I heard that game was really bad. Like, I heard 1-2 Switch was just weird, but that everybody 1-2 Switch was just straight up not a good game. You fucking love that saying. Which one? The crowd goes mild. Yeah, it's so good. I really, yeah, you were in the same boat. I fucking love the crowd goes mild. That's a great saying. Whoever came up with that, you know, he really schmixed. He really cooked there. He put on the stove, he forgot to turn it off. Gas leak. Death. I don't know, I was trying to incorporate that one image of Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory where it says, "Love is in the air?" Wrong. Gas leak. It's great. It's fucking awesome, you know? How they put, like, smelling agents in gas. So you hear if there's a... You hear if there's a gas... Dude. What did... I can't even formulate a sentence anymore. So you can hear the gas leak. Yeah, they put the smelling agent in there so you can hear the gas leak. A cake? Wrong 5 billion rats. Sheldon Cooper core. Now I'm just imagining like a core edit of Sheldon Cooper clips. I feel like that would go hard. I don't know, maybe it's just because I think core is really funny. Like those videos of Germa where he starts crying. Like everything's going wrong for him. I don't know. I don't know why I take pleasure in those things. Perhaps I should do some introspection. Or maybe I shouldn't inquire any further, you know? Maybe it's for the best. Sadism. No. I don't think it's sadism. Well and truly, I genuinely don't think I'm a sadist. I feel... When I see a prank video... Like sometimes when I'm chilling with friends, they like show me a video of a guy pulling a prank in like a grocery store or something. I feel like I emphasize with the people too much. Where I'm like, dude, I feel like I'd be just so annoyed if this happened to me. Like I can't watch some of those videos. I know this sounds like I'm an empath, you know. I can't do it. I'm an empath. But I don't know. I emphasize too much with the prank victim. The only one I actually like is that one guy in Italy who prints out weird fucking meme images and walks up to people and he's got like a folder of them and it's like a laminated book and he just points at them and they like nod. I don't know, that one always goes hard for me. Maybe just because he's got them laminated, and I think that's so funny conceptually. There's a guy in Japan just giving streamers Dr. Prepper and then leaving. Oh, that's also a good one, yeah. Honestly, that one's kind of terrifying, you know? Because what he's basically saying is, you know, I know where you are. I can track you down. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that information for bad, but I know where you are. Dude, I gotta say sorry to Crit, because Crit dropped by and I just ignored him. Oh man, that chat thing is so funny. I can't believe that happened. I think what happened is like when I tabbed into Celeste, I think it closed the window. Wait, but Mouse, like on your end, do you see the fact that you're my #1 fan right now on YouTube? You have like a little crown icon next to your name with #1. Local streamer hates chat. Yeah, that's actually the true reason. I really just hate you. I look down on you. I feel superior. I don't. Oh! You know I'm not gonna get hit there because I feel like it's been quite a long time since I failed that. But I just get scared. And yet you are my number one, yeah. You will always be my number one. You cutie patootie. You know, you gotta build up that parasocial kind of relation. Masochism. No, Stockholm Syndrome. The best kind of relation to have, yeah. Why would you want a social relationship, you know? You like the other person. You don't want them to put in the effort to get to know you. That would be effort, you know? You don't want the other person to struggle. Right? So it's best to keep watching from the bushes. Dude, it's crazy how stalkers used to like actually have to physically go to your house and look through your curtains and bushes. And now they just have to like follow you on all your social media accounts. Alright. Let's do the bonk. Get fucking bonked, idiot. A dumb fucking idiot gets bonked. Live on air. Dude, imagine you just like go to a TV show and they hit you with hammers. Why? I don't know why that's funny to me. Why is that funny to me? Just the concept, you know? There's like a contestant and there's a panel of judges, but the judges, they don't actually do anything. And the show is just some guy getting hit with hammers. POV dumb idiot gets repeatedly hit with hammers, yeah. And there's like an audience and they just laugh. What? Oh, man. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. I actually don't stink, you know? Now, chat, just for you, I actually took a shower before the stream. Sudden cataracts, what happened? I didn't hold diagonally upwards, and I died on the fucking last Oshiro room. Kind of pisses me off because I really hate going through chapter 3 again. I just want to get to the fun stuff, you know, the one where you set new records. But I feel like today we're gonna set a new record because last stream I did really well. I almost just got to chapter 4 just now. I feel like this one we're gonna get to chapter 5. Just mark my words, you know. Dude, mark my words just makes me think of, I think because people don't really leave comments on small YouTube videos, I feel like it's gone. I don't know if it's gone appreciated, but when in the Binding of Isaac in my Flash Isaac video, I kept editing the items with like this red arrow, and when I got the Mark in the Devil Deal, I put a picture of Markiplier. I don't know, I think it's really funny. Just the concept of calling him the Mark. You know, mark my words. Mark is my words. I call them Mark. I have a parasocial relationship with the words that come out of my mouth. You like the vid? Yeah, it's a pretty good video. The next one would be better because in the next one I actually find out that the Binding of Isaac Flash is actually bullshit. Been thinking about making videos again too, but ugh, editing. That's me. Dude, that's literally me. Okay. What do you mean you didn't grab there? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Jordan Peterson is coming out of me. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by grab? What do you mean by believe? I mean, it feels like some guy who knows how science is supposed to work, but doesn't quite get the meaning behind it, you know? Like, yeah, when you write a paper, you have to explain what words you use and what they mean. Like, definitions are important. But you don't have to ask for the definition of the. We're not gonna get anywhere. Yeah, no, I just hate editing. To get back to that point. Who up Jordan they Peter. Yeah. Who up Petering they son. Oh my god, that sounds weird. I'm up Petering my son. I don't know if I should believe in God or not. I don't know if I believe, because in my heart of hearts, I just don't believe in religion, but I can't say that because I'm a right-wing grifter. He always just sounds like he's on the verge of tears. I don't know why. Whoa, hey! Anyways, moving on from that, yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing, editing a video is like thinking about editing a video. Being done editing a video. Editing a video. And it's just the fucking 1,000-yard stare. I don't know. I feel like the most fun part of editing a video for me is just opening GIMP and making these silly images. That part keeps me sane. It's the splicing that gets you, you know? Like cutting out all the boring parts, all the boring bits and pieces. Especially when you edit like your own thing and you think back to like, why did I say this? You know, you start going, you hear yourself going off on some tangent that like you don't care about. And it's like, bro, shut up, move on, I want to splice again. Oh, man. Alright. I made a mistake putting on the long sleeved shirt tonight. I feel like I'm sweaty again after streaming. When the whole point of showering was that I'm not sweaty anymore. But you know, it's fine. It's also that my hair was dirty. It's just tough because, you know, like I'm leaving the house and I got like a bicycle ride, like a 40 minute bicycle ride to my uni. But like I leave the house in the morning and it's like 12 degrees or some shit. It's pretty fucking cold. But when I get home at like 4 p.m, it's 26 out. So I really don't know what to wear. It's so tough. But I'm honestly not complaining. Everything's better than the weather last week. Those fucking 37C, they killed me. They fucking murdered me. I'm actually reincarnated. This is... You're talking to Mycromator number 2. That heat wave fucking killed me. That shit sucked. I really just had my fan, like, pointed at me on full blast. Which is healthy. You know, speaking of that, I like, absolutely confusing, people with Asian parents. Just, like, giving them a dizziness debuff at some point. Because when you casually mention to them, it's like, did your parents ever tell you that if you sleep next to the running fan, you're literally gonna die? And for some reason, that's, like, supposedly, like, a general just Asian parent experience. Like, it's not a thing, like, my parents never told me this, but I know that it's a huge thing, and they're always like, how the fuck do you know about that? I love hitting them with the deep cut reference, you know? I really don't know, like, it is apparently a really pervasive myth. Especially in, like, China, Japan, Korea, and, Singapore. In, like, the rich Asian countries. It's supposedly a huge conspiracy. I'm calling it a conspiracy theory. Because, no, you do not die if you sleep next to a running fan. Alright. We're finally out of chapter 2. Well, actually, we're not yet. We're not home free yet. You might still die, Mycromator. Watch out. Theo might just fucking stab you. That'd be... Honestly, I'd respect it. Chapter 3 time. You put an exclamation point there as if we're all excited for it. Honestly, chapter 3 ain't bad, you know, because I've played it so much now that I'm just going through the motions. Okay, sorry. You know, I feel like you pulled this one while typing that message. I don't know why, but the index finger connect for nervousness really does hit. I'm not sure. I feel like I've seen people pull it in real life a few times. It's more an online thing, but sometimes in real life, you know? You talk to some girl while she's looking at the ground and she pulls out this on you. It's kind of funny. Alright. I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you. This time. Do not ever call Chapter 3 fun again. No, it's fine. Chapter 3 is not that bad. But I feel like it is not a hot take to say that this is probably the weakest chapter of them all. The theming is sick, though. It's just that the gimmicks aren't that fun. In my opinion, at least. In my humble onion. My humble European onion. Evil library. I don't think it's a library. I'm gonna be honest. But there sure are a lot of books now that I think about it. Now, if I went to into a hotel that has like so many books available, like I gotta say, this shit is fucking luxurious. The setup is weird because I feel like I haven't seen a lot of rooms, but you know. You've never played this? Let me have a moment. You gotta catch up, actually. Like next Steam sale, you gotta get this game. It's like $5. And maybe I'll get it for you. As a token of appreciation for that one video you edited for me. That video went hard though. It's like among my most viewed videos. It's crazy. The part 2 I did that was 40 minutes long, it popped off a lot less. To be fair, you don't know. It's genuinely surprising. This seems like the type of game that you must have played. This is like trans game. It really isn't. I'm gonna be honest. It's far overblown. This is always, you know, this one always. I feel like I always piss some people off when I say this, but as someone who bought the game back when it came out, the theory that Madeline was trans was a theory. And it was actually quite a contested one at that. It was only like after Farewell DLC came out, there was like a little flag they added, and then Maddie Thorson confirmed it. But before that, the game really, it does not mention anything. They keep it purposefully vague. They keep it about mental health and overcoming, like, your hurdles and growing as a person. So I think I'm honestly a bit, yeah. Okay, I don't know how to phrase this. I gotta be really careful. Because on one hand, I find it really nice that the trans community has a game they rally around. On the other hand, people get really aggressive when you play this game. You know, they start calling you an egg or something. And they get like really weird when people talk about this game and don't mention the trans aspect. They're like, have you even played the game? It's so obvious, bro. I don't know, maybe it's just weirdos online, of course, but like, for example, for me, you know, visibly guy who's confident in his gender ideology, in his gender identity, like, this game helped me because I was just depressed. I was very depressed. I played it at the perfect time. And again, I just think it's not what the developers would have wanted, considering they explicitly kept whatever made Madeline depressed vague, you know? That was a conscious decision. I don't know. You play Mario? You must be trans, yeah. I mean, don't you know that Wario is a drag king? No, Waluigi is emblematic. Anyways, I always feel like I'm walking on eggshells when I talk about this, which is ironic. Alright, what's up, Oshiro? Elevator shaft. who up going up they shaft right now? Sometimes I should just shut up, man. Sometimes I should just close my mouth, you know? Okay, what is this bed? What is that bed doing there? You know, really? Is this like a hotel room? The ceilings are so high. Honestly, like, I know high ceilings are luxurious, but imagine trying to hold a conversation with your buddies. Like, you're on a skiing trip on Mount Celeste, and the ceilings are like, I don't know, 12 people tall, like 24-meter tall ceilings. The acoustics must be insane. Alright. We got the key. Time to kick Oshiro's bountiful bosom. Actually, I don't think that's... No, bosom is a different part of the body. Do you think those animal skulls Oshiro's got hanging up are... like, he hunted them personally? Bobas. I don't know, what's up, Oshiro? I mean, I feel like in this form, he could probably kill a deer. Like, he probably could. Would he have the balls to do it? That's the real question. I mean, he can't even handle dying, you know. No, going bankrupt on his business was too much for him, so... Dude, honestly, I take that back. I said, like, as if going bankrupt on your life's dream is easy to get over. You know, what a fucking bitch boy, you know? I know you just, like, invested millions of dollars into opening up a hotel and it just failed and your entire life is crumbling. But, like, grow up. Have you considered growing up? He has a great head. What? You mean that? I feel like you could. Honestly, dude, no, but look at those teeth. I feel like I really don't want him to, you know, gnaw on that thing. Alright, let's actually do it this time. Last time I dashed straight forward here for some reason. Because I can't use a joystick, apparently. Is that your joystick, or are you just happy to see me? Masochism. Huh? Mouse? Do you want me to bully you more? Is that why you're here? You're here to be bullied or something? Oh, man. Climbing tip. Climbing the tip? I gotta stop. Dude, it's like that one fuck-ass, like the last Flash Isaac stream. Dude, if I won that run... I forgot to press record on that stream, so I'm probably not gonna make it into a video. But I feel like that was peak gay baiting Mycromator. I just kept making jokes about me sucking dick for some reason. I feel like they wouldn't bully you. I think they'd literally try to find out where you live and kill you. Oh. It's kind of funny because right now I'm reading this book. It's called Mass Radicalization or Massenradikalisierung, about like how the far right radicalizes moderates online. And like whenever I'm on the bus, people look at me so weird because I sit in the maybe I can get out the book and show it to you. The cover is fucking insane. Wait, let me quickly get it. I just want to show you how people think I'm fucking crazy. You know, you go into the bus. You know, there's just this guy with this fuck ass bag, clearly going to university, and he's reading this book with this cover. It's mirrored, so you can't read it, but it says Massenradikalisierung. It says mass radicalization. Wait, I broke my audio? No. Just fixed it. Alright. banger. It is a good book. It's a great book, actually. I don't know if there's a Dutch translation, but it's a good book. No one will truly understand my agenda. You know, yeah, they're looking at me as if it's like, is this like a instruction manual, you know, like a step-by-step guide to mass radicalization? That would be kind of funny, though. I mean, you joke about that, but there's a famous book that's literally just like a step-by-step guide on how to do a coup d'etat on a country. Like how to coup a country. I forget what the book is called. It's like banned, but you can easily find it. It's kind of interesting. There's a great video by Ordinary Things on that book. The coup d'etat in general is a very interesting concept. And I like it because it's a French word, so you feel fancy when you mention it. Man, you feel so fancy when you can speak French, it's crazy, you know? There's like, you know, you learn about some sort of philosopher, and in the video he mentions like, oh, he distinguishes between politique and société. And I'm like, oh yeah, he distinguishes between politics and society, yeah, but it sounds extra fancy because there's like a Q in the word. You feel disgusted if you know French? Nah, I'm on the anti-French hate train, you know? I think French hate is it's Reddit coded. It's what Americans do because they think that Europeans find that funny. You know that image of like everyone's like doing a meme and then a brand comes in and does it too? That's what it feels like when Americans make fun of French people, you know? It's just not funny anymore when they do it. And I know it's my national duty as someone from Germany to make fun of French people. You just dislike the language? It sounds pretty cool. There's too many grammatic tenses. But the language sounds cool at least. I don't know, I didn't think it was that bad when I relearned some French this year. When I was in Strasbourg to visit the European Parliament and shake hands with the Vice President. That was pretty awesome. Apparently there's like 5 vice presidents, so it doesn't feel like that special anymore after I found that out. But still, the European Youth event was really fun. I'm definitely gonna sign up for it again next time it happens. That shit was awesome. There was this woman from Ireland who was just so insanely based on everything she said. Like, she kept hitting banger after banger while she talked to us. And it was just funny because she brought along this, her, like, employee. And it's like, he's like a student and helps her out on anything. And he looks like so uncomfortable, so anxious about everything. It was really funny. She's like the embodiment of confidence, and then she just carries around this anxious boy. It's kind of funny. We love the Irish. Oh, we do. You know, the Irish are goated for keeping English as an official European Union language, you know? After the UK left, the only country in the EU whose official language is English is Ireland. Like, one of their official languages is English. They obviously do have the Irish language, which they should promote more. I think it's kind of awesome. Ba-boom. We beat chapter 4, chat. We got it. See? I said once I'm getting out of chapter 3, we're just snowballing from here. Golden Ridge. Good run, yeah. It's going well. Did you know? Dude, whenever I see the fucking "did you know" text, I just have to. I keep having just to think about this fucking. Did you know gaming? Did you know Super Mario Brothers 2 was initially supposed to be Doki Doki Panic? Too bad it's gotta be over in Mirror Temple because we just jinxed it. Yeah, we did jinx it. Did you see it? Not the fucking did you see it video. Not the I'm gonna fart my roommate's door. I will say that was genuinely one of the most insane farts I've ever seen. Like, that truly is a crazy video. But I don't believe in the ghost, you know? Such an extraordinaire run, yeah. This run is magnifique. Extraordinaire. No, this one's going. I'm going all the way. I'm going to chapter 6 on this run. So, like, you know, we're in for the long haul. I love the fact that people will keep reminding me of that, and I'm gonna promote it. I fucking love that old guy. You know. Really, the fact I had some reason to go to Paris again this year. Maybe I'm gonna go. Honestly, if I go back to Paris, I have to find that bar wherever it was, just to see if I can find him. Do I restart the whole game if I die? Yeah, I delete the save file. The goal is at the end, I should have a save file that says 0 on the death count. That's the idea. Yeah, good luck. It's difficult. But you know, when you've played this game for a long time, you know, you gotta find new ways to challenge yourself that aren't mods. All right, doing 1A to 7A without dying. Exactly. That's the idea. I'm trying to get to the credits. Do 1A dashless golden. That sounds, honestly, here's the thing about that. It's just not that fun, you know. Like, that challenge isn't fun because it's just a bunch of like pixel precise jumps you gotta do there. You know, I think what I enjoy about this challenge is because the things it teaches you are perseverance and consistency, you know? That doesn't count. It's scripted. It's scripted. It's scripted. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. Madeline just imagined her killing herself. It's almost like an emotional, like, you know, very emotional moment in the game, but it doesn't count. It doesn't count. What's a badeline? A badeline's such a baddie. I'm kidding. You know, I do love... Honestly, I just want to remind everyone again that there is a text box in this game between Chapter 4, 5, and 6 that confirms that Madeline is an alcoholic. I think it's great. Madeline just imagined killing herself as a wild statement. I mean, it is what happens. You take control of the Seeker. And the Seekers are, as we know from... Well, you know... Why is bro's just chilling? He was just chillaxing. He had no interest in pursuing me, you know? Honestly, I kind of respect him for it. We'd be cool, bro. I don't have to bounce on your head if you don't mind. Yeah, we can do this the easy or the hard way. Seeker. Why did you not collect the coin for me? Come on, man. Help a buddy out. See, this guy was resisting, so that's why I had to bump him on his head. I'm actually kind of scared of this. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my goodness! Holy! Alright. I feel like that's the hardest room in the chapter, so I'm feeling kind of good. It's not the hardest room in the chapter. Little did the chat know that was not the hardest room in the chapter. Close, yeah, that was really close. I was sure I was gonna die, by the way. I'd given up on this run already. Do a quick little skip there. I've gotten so consistent at that, I'm so happy. You're working on getting all the achievements. Sorry, I'm locking in for a second. Alright. You know, working on getting all the strawberries on your main save. Oh. What does all strawberries entail? Do you mean all the normal ones? Do you mean all the normal ones with moonberry? Or do you mean all the golden ones? Like, including golden ones? Bump. Alright. Why is there a 3-way point in the chat right now? What do you mean 3-way point? Non-golden. Oh, dude, Large Mouse, you're now the number 2 fan. I'm very sorry. You got downgraded. Non-golden, alright. Insane. Yeah, I really got demoted there. I don't know why. Don't kill me. I got kind of scared there. Oh, it's over. It's over. It's not over! It's not over till you give up. I love how you... Yeah, I have no idea how YouTube calculates the points. You know, honestly, I'd be curious to know. Nope, it's over. It's over. God damn it. This room's so easy, too. This room's one of the easy ones. Like, look, you just fucking do this, and then... Okay, actually, you don't. But, okay, it's actually not one of the... This is actually the hardest room in the game, I'll have you know. Youch! Wait, but, like, for real, wait. Why can I not do this, you know? Wait, I actually need to do it now. Wait. Bounce on him. Hawk to a bounce on that thing. Bounce to a secret on that thing. See, it's easy. Alright, now there's actually a room I want to practice, so I'm gonna continue for a second. The run's over, so do not be concerned. Where's the third strawberry in the second part of Summit? I feel like if you asked this to me 2 years ago, I could have told you. Ouch. Yeah, I wanted to practice this room because I really fucking hate it. I killed him! Get fucked, idiot! get fucking dunked on, loser. Alright. It's so funny that you can kill him. It's pretty difficult, but yeah. Yeah, you did jinx it, chat. You did jinx it. It's kind of your fault. Dude, that was an insane skip. Oh, but it's still just a 28-second prologue. God damn it. Fuck you mean, chat. Just the one guy. I guess so, yeah. No, but everyone said it was a good run. You gotta tell me that we're on a dog shit run, you know? Like, the run's going awful. No. You were being supportive, I know. It was very nice of you, very kind-hearted. Man, this run's gonna suck, yeah. It's gonna be a real drag. Death on chapter 1. Yeah. But I do sometimes die on chapter 1 because I start pulling dumb shit. I get bored and I start going for risky strats. But, you know, I've done this too many times, really. Whoop. Like I always do this one. It's not a risk anymore because I feel like I get it 100% of the time. Who up calling it right now? Dude, honestly, I wish I could give out... Dude, that would be so good. Imagine I could determine who's the number 1 and the number 2 chatter. And I let chat compete by who can create the best chat message. Because who up calling it right now? I'd give you the crown so fast, Large Mouse. Dude, that's a banger. I actually beat chapter 1. No, but we all know chapter 1 and 2 don't count. We all know they don't count. You're back at number 1, man. You actually got it. Loglot kind of fell off. You're not the GOAT anymore. They knew. They really did know. Maybe the scoring system works based on if the streamer laughs or not. My hubris. Alright. But see, now that you called that I'm gonna die in chapter 1, and I didn't, you bless the rest of this run. Because now the rest of this run is in defiance of that first prediction. You know, you sacrificed yourself in being wrong to save us all. You're like Jesus Christ in that sense. We got the second Messiah in the chat right now. Who up dying for the sins of humanity right now? Who up dying for their sins right now? No, you know, that one's up to you, Large Mouse. I don't know. No, it's up to you. Whatever you feel is right. Dude, that sounds so funny. Just the concept of like some new guy joining the chat. the whole chat just types, "You're the worst. You're fucking dog shit." You know? Like, this run's dog shit, bro. Like, you're fucking dog water. Kill yourself. Like, my whole chat's just bullying me. People come by here and just hate me relentlessly. Oh yeah, you need to be like these abusive relationships, you know, where you're like really mean and then you love bomb. Oh fuck, I forgot to mute my Discord. So sorry about that. Dude, I got fucking DMs from... Dude, that's some next level hater behavior. DMing me? Ah, actually it's not hater behavior, but I did just mute you. I actually didn't mute you. I actually went on Do Not Disturb. Nah, no love bombing and never telling it. Just loving and never telling it. I guess so, yeah. The secret admirer. You know, you're actually in the chat and in the bushes there. You know, in the chat you hate me, but in the trees with your binoculars you admire me. Again, I don't know. I find that idea of vintage stalking, where you like camp out in the trees to look at someone, that really just, you know, that's an art form that truly just died. Like, I mean, there still are yearners, you know. How do you get more XP? You want to be first again? I'd love to tell you. You know, I really don't know how this system works. But for now, Large Mouse is the top fan. YouTube says you're a top mouse. I have my doubts. Wait. Never mind. Alright, we're in chapter 3 now. We're in chapter 3 territory. I feel like I can do this one with my eyes closed at this point, you know? I'm not gonna try it, but, you know, constantly reading chat is basically doing it with my eyes closed, if you think about it. You know, because I lose myself in your eyes, chat. When I look at you, I lose myself. And when I look away, it's like I'm seeing for the first time again. Who up yearning day streamer right now? You don't have eyes? Stop doing that. You don't have eyes, you know? There's like there's a classic joke in Germany where you know, sometimes when you ask someone what's up, you ask was geht, which translate means what walks, you know? How's it going? Like, what's going? And then a classic response that, like, an elementary schooler would, or, like, the Redditor would propose is, everything that has legs, you know? What's walking? Everything that has legs. And my response to that now is saying, yeah, wheelchair users they sure do have legs, but they do not walk. And then people stop talking to me, and I walk home alone to the bus stop because they go the other direction. Anyways, local streamer flirts with all of chat, yeah. But come on, you were blushing, right? I'm kidding. That was not my intention. It would be kind of funny, though. What's up, Theo? Ripping off the vent. Tutorial on how to lose friends in German. Now, just start a heated debate about what kind of bread is the best. Or I guess be a Nazi. That's also a pretty fast way to lose friends. Love the song so much. Really? It's kind of nice. I mean, it evolves, but I never found Huge Mess to be one of the greatest in the soundtrack, but to each their own. But I have some controversial Celeste music takes anyway. Like the fact that I think Chapter 4B music is dog shit. Like, I really don't like it. People are saying that it's like the best song in the entire game. I don't know. I don't like the B-side music for Chapter 4 all that much. I think it's mediocre at best. And also, In the Mirror is a masterpiece. Let me check 4B. It's this one that goes dun, 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 dun. And there's like this voice sample that comes in where it's like so weird. Dude, Large Mouse must think I'm going insane. It's always funny because I play so many different games. I feel like whenever I stream a game, there's like a good chance that like one or two people in chat know me from the other game, and they've just never played the one I'm doing. Like whenever I stream Isaac, all the people who know me from Isaac it's the Celeste viewers that drop by. I sounded like a female chain smoker for a second there. Yeah, not really a great song, and you have had to listen to it so much because you haven't beaten it yet. I feel like Chapter 4 is one of the better B-sides. I like the B-side for that game. I think the Golden Berry didn't take me that long for that one. Have I played Outer Wilds? I have not played Outer Wilds. I know I seem like the type of guy who has played Outer Wilds, whatever that means, but I have not. Same thing goes for Undertale and Deltarune. I seem like the type of guy to have played those games, but I haven't. I haven't played Undertale because IDK, and Deltarune I haven't played because I want like everything to come out before I play it. I think it might have been because I missed out on Undertale because I avoided everything that has a Tumblr kind of audience, you know? If that makes any sense, you know? You highly recommend Outer Wilds. Don't look at... Yeah, I've heard that as well. I've also heard that it's insane. I've heard that it's very good. I heard that it's like 10 out of 10. Maybe I should play it. You know, Steam sale ended today, so, gotta wait, I guess. I can put it on my wish list, though. Dude, there's a game I really wanted to buy, but I was on my laptop, so I wasn't logged into my banking app, so I couldn't buy it. And today I forgot. I wanted to buy Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom on Steam. That game looks so sick, dude. Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom. Dude, I might just buy it full price. That game looks so sick. I love those types of silly games. Another game I can really recommend if you haven't played is Crumble. You know, it's not a masterpiece, But it's just such silly fun. You're just this little goopy ball, and you get to go really, really fast. And the developer is really weird, you know? I followed the development cycle of that game, and the developer just... He can't stop working on fucking grass physics. Literally, like, half his tweets are about grass physics and his grass shader. And how, like, I feel like he makes more tweets promoting his grass shader than his games. And then he makes tweets where he's like, you know, the main reason why games didn't do well is because of lack of marketing. No, it's because you just talk about your fucking grass shader. I can't believe I lost. I messed up. I done fucked it. You know what? I feel like I'm gonna do a little bit of a longer stream today. I know it's like 11 PM, but I don't feel tired yet. The only thing I do feel is I feel very hot. I feel like I'm sweating right now. Maybe I need to take off this shirt, chat. Just look at Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom. Absolute banger. I'm telling you. Alright. Oh, dude, it's so fucking hot. I'm actually gonna open another button. I'm a fucking slut, dude. So weird because it is cold outside. It's just really warm in my room. I'm playing with an open window. I should probably close the window, actually. Anyways, you shall be headed to Snooze Town. Population U. This is, dude, Large Mouse, have you considered that you're gonna lose the #1 chatter status? Oh, man. Alright. Oh, you have a chance, yeah. Anyways, have a good night's rest, Large Mouse. Thanks for dropping by. It was nice catching up again. Sorry for ignoring your chat messages for like 10 minutes. That was really funny, though. You gotta admit, I had a good time hanging out with you today. See you around. Anyways, now that that person's gone. I'm kidding. 20 minutes, actually. Oh. That's a really long time. That's fucking... Oh, dude. I feel so bad. Ah, it's fine. I am gonna apologize to Kritten on Discord, though. Dethrone the tyrant. Yeah, you're the tyrant, you know. You're #1 with an iron fist. You're loving. That's what they all say, you know. Don't you know the famous clip where Stalin said that he was a lover, not a fighter? Iconic moment. Still a tyrant. Alright. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. This post was fact-checked by true Mycromator fans. True. Give this man a true. You're just competitive? Dude, I love competition is kind of awesome in some aspects. Sometimes you gotta compete with people, you know? And sometimes you gotta compete with a person who doesn't even know you're competing with them. You know, like when you're in uni and someone holds a presentation that's dog shit and you're like, dude, my presentation that I'm doing after this guy's gotta be better. You're so confused with the XP system, I have no idea. Anyway, snooze time. Alright, have a good one. See you around, large mouse. Until next time, my compatriot. You know, maybe we should replace keys with key coins in real life, you know? What if in order to enter your house. You didn't have to put in a key into the lock, but you had to stand in 5 specific spots in front of your door. You know, that sounds pretty interesting, right? It sounds like a great idea. I mean, why are there even mechanized, like, platforms? Alright, now that they're gone, yeah. I feel like it's only a matter of time until we get number 1 now. I feel like it's clear, it's easy sailing from here. You know? Maybe I gotta look into how the YouTube, like, top fans system works. But it's kind of fun, you know? I can turn it off, but honestly I really don't want to. I think it's really funny. Wait, there's like an XP thing? Wait, I can't see XP. I just see that like you're number 1 and number 2. I thought it just like, wait, what? There's XP. That's crazy. Wow, alright. That's crazy. You have 75. I just saw, yeah. Yeah, maybe I gotta look into how that works. Maybe you gotta use an emoji. Dude, try using an emoji. Maybe that'll give you XP. Use the Mycromator classic face green laughing. That's our classic. Be proud of your death count. Yeah, I mean, when I'm done, I'm actually going to be very proud of my death count. That message is so true because when my death count's going to say 0, I'm going to be very proud of it. What do you mean you're going to be proud? Don't you know that pride is a sin? It's one of the 7 deadly ones at that. Honestly, I think the deadly sins are quite weird, you know? Some of them definitely seem worse than others. Like gluttony? Like, bro, I'm just fat. Like, come on. You're telling me I'm a deadly sinner? Let me let me jinx. Yeah, Logot. We're not far enough for you to jinx yet. Anyways, I gotta fucking hit you with the gaming mid-cakes correct pronunciation again, just so you're weirded out. You're the number 3 chatter of the day. Cakes. I said cakes as if it's like an insult or something. It's been so long. You must have changed your username because I do not recognize you. I usually remember people's usernames. But welcome home, No Obler. You'll never be number 2. Well, maybe he'll be number 2 when you become number 1. Nah, but Gaming with Keith's gotta grind up. Large Mouse gonna fall to number 2. You were number 2 earlier. Yeah, you were. They have the same XP as you? Really? That's wild. It's so weird. I don't know how that system works. You share a spot, yeah, but Logots says number 2 on my end, and you say number 3. So I don't know. Anyways, No Obler, how long has it been? From what era of Mycromator are you? There's been so many eras for this channel. I don't remember you because the last time was like 50 years ago. Oh, you'd be surprised. No, I recall like... I mean, maybe. But it'd be a rare case. Logot, wait and see. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, you're number 3 now. Wait, who just got dethroned? No, gaming with kicks! You fell off! You fell off! No, Obler got you! I have no idea how this XP system works. It's so funny. I love these random fucking features YouTube adds. Wait, give me a sec. Yeah, we're back. Even though you all have 75 XP, you love this system. Yeah, but that's like a billionaire saying they love capitalism. You know, big deal. Boo boo boo. You're number 1, you're actually number 3 right now. Chatting more won't help. I also don't think so. Maybe it's about the quality of the messages, you know? Oh my god! I fucked up. I'm gonna kill myself. Alright. By the way, if you're confused why it says 2 here, it's because saving and quitting during a level adds a death to your death count. The more you know. I'm already seeing how one of you is opening like a tab in your browser to look up how to make the XP system. To see how it works. You shall be number 1 by the end. You gotta do your darndest to make sure I keep streaming then. So you have enough time to catch back up. Large Mouse built a huge lead. He's like 50 points ahead, isn't he? Isn't she? She? They? They. I think it's they. Not sure. Dang, I caught you. I did catch you in the act, right? You're gonna copy and paste the entire Wikipedia article for HTML? Don't do that. That would be really annoying. Do not do that. Maybe it's length. If it's just this, you can talk longer and have a better message to try to get more XP. Some emojis there to help a little more and nearing the limit. So yeah, the end. No more XP from that. Alright. 50 points and 50 points too little. This guy's trying to conquer some worlds. Maybe you need to like the stream chat. Perhaps you need to press the like button. If you haven't already. You probably need to be active or early. I think being early is I think that's a big one. It might have something to do with watch time. I really have no idea. I mean, it doesn't hurt, yeah. If you use emojis, you can put more text into your messages. Yeah, it is true. Emoji is more ASCII characters. You'll notice if you ever make a tweet that an emoji is worth 2 characters. But let's say 13,000 likes. What? What? No, my end says 5. Dude, maybe this stream just blew up and I didn't even know. YouTube be glitching. Wait, why does it say it's more likes for you than it does for me? You know, I remember one time I was streaming the Celeste permadeath thing, and I had like 12 viewers. You know, one of those rare days. Which again, that's like part of the reason I just raw dog, you know. Sometimes there's no one here, but sometimes there's like randomly like 16 people watching you. And it was so funny because I made a joke about liking the stream, and I could just see the like counter increase in real time. Like I could just see the number go up. It was so funny. I understand why YouTubers do it now. A call to action really is powerful. Apparently. That's crazy, yeah. Alright. Maybe subscribing helps, yeah. And maybe pushing that bell. No, you don't need to push the bell. I don't think pushing the bell makes a difference. My XP doesn't want to increase. I'm so sorry, you know? That's the one thing they had on Twitch that was really sick. I really like the channel point system. I was a big fan of that. I put some silly things in there. Too bad Twitch is a hellhole if you want to stream. I really don't like Twitch all that much. Okay, I could stream on Twitch, right? I could. Wait, fuck. Give me a sec. There's a huge fucking bug here. Like, there's a huge fucking bug here. Gotta get rid of that guy. Need him outside. Oh my god. Wait, someone just unliked this stream. Heat at 100 XP. I think all of you are clamoring for it. Now that bug was weird. I did not like him. He was too big. Also, they pay very little. Yeah, Twitch does not pay well. But here's the thing, you know? I don't earn any money from this because I'd need more subscribers. I'd need at least 1,000 subs. No, at least I need 500 subs. Another person just unliked. Okay, everyone's hates me now. That's kind of funny. 40% there. I guess so, yeah. I need like 500 subs to make money off ads. But on Twitch, I actually got to the affiliate thing. So like if I streamed on Twitch, I could probably make a few cents per stream. I think the biggest payout I had in one stream was like 12 cents I made. And you need to get at least 100 to get paid out. But I don't like the Twitch experience, you know? The fact that I couldn't turn off pre-roll ads, that was really annoying. Like when I click on a live stream and they show me a pre-roll ad, I'm not watching that stream. Like I'm leaving. I could dual stream, I could, but it's a bit of a logistical nightmare. It might make more sense if I had a bigger stream. Like if I had more viewers, it might make more sense. But as it is, I'm just gonna stay on here for now. Try to do it more consistently. Because that's the main way you grow viewership, right? You just do it more consistently. And, I mean, again, I'm here because it's the better viewing experience for you, chat. Mid-roll ads are objectively better, yeah. They are much better. But again, you hate to interrupt your viewers every fucking 5 minutes or else a pre-roll plays. It's like a payoff. Do you want to punish your dedicated fans who watch your stream? Or do you want to make sure no one new joins your stream? It's a bit tough. And again, Twitch's discoverability system is ass. It's like complete baloney. Complete garbage. At least you found my stream, right? It's pretty cool, right? You saw a thumbnail and you clicked on it. And the VOD system is very good. You know, you can listen to the VOD the next day. Yeah. You can go back to that point where I flirted with the chat. Yeah, you can even make a clip of that. And like upload it. I guess you can clip on Twitch as well. At least you can use adblock on YouTube, which you're definitely 100% not doing. Go ahead. Again, I'm not earning any money from this shit. I use adblock in my browser as well. Alright. Okay, goodness, that I just messed up there. It's against TOS, so you have to say that you're not using it. Sadly, is it against TOS? Did not know that. I guess it's fair. Alright. You totally have a modified version of YouTube on your phone that disables ads. You're not using YouTube Vanced, you're totally not doing that. You would never. Yeah, and I was too lazy to install that, but you know, when I watch YouTube on my PC, there's no ads, so it's fine. But honestly, I've been thinking about getting YouTube Premium for video downloads because I'm on my bicycle right now. Like I cycle to uni a lot, so I'm downloading like podcasts, and it'd be kind of nice to download like a video essay. And not have to go through like a fucking website that gives me 50 bajillion viruses. You don't even know what Revanced is, yeah. You're 100% not illegally downloading this video and uploading it for people to watch for free. Yeah, because don't you remember the fee you had to pay to watch the stream? The Mycromator tax, you know? Members only stream. No, but YouTube memberships are also only available once I get 500 subs. Which it's going great because right now, like within the last month, I got -3 subscribers. So yeah, I had to pay to be here, sadly. Yeah. You say sadly, don't you think it's been worth it? I mean, you got an hour of entertainment at least. And I'm providing this for free, because all the money's going to YouTube. And the evil channel manager who exploits me. He forces me to do these streams. He holds up a card that says, start gay baiting and flirting with the chat. You know? I should have said that, because now you emphasize with him. Now you want him to take even more of the money. Dude, I'm almost kind of glad that I stopped streaming during that part where a lot of people were watching me play Celeste. Because now I don't have to do an odd promise to show my feet on stream. You know, I think the people who were really dedicated to that, I think they're gone now. But people were really clamoring for it. You know, I said at 300 subs, I'd show my feet. I said I might show my feet. Maybe I'd do it. I gave myself plausible deniability. Well, now we remember. No, I'm not doing it. No. I'd have to do it at 500 when I can start earning money, you know? Oh, we sure do now, Laval. Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut. I'm moving the goalpost. Turn YouTube off, Lamal. Yeah, we sure do now. Oh no. Only micros. Yeah, I don't feel like you'd be good on an OnlyFans page where the first word of your name is micro. But I am macro, I'll have you know. If I did have a page, I would call myself Mycromator, you know? Like I would. Alright, let's do the Yoshiro thing. He's dashing at me. He's trying to give me head. And I'm not letting him. Oh my god, that sounds bad. That sounds foul. Like the animal fowl? F-O-W-L? I'm actually curious, has anyone gotten any experience yet? You're gonna die here. I'm not. But thank you for making it so thanks for jinxing it. In the negative sense, you know? Now the XP is locked. Crazy. You're all equally awesome then. Except for Large Mouse, who's more awesome. Has anyone been doing any reading on how it works? Like, does it say anywhere on the website? I feel like after the stream I'm gonna go down some sort of rabbit hole to actually find out. I wouldn't tell you. You know, I wouldn't tell the chat. But I wanna know. Does he know? It says through interacting. And anything that has to do with money. Okay. That was pretty awesome. Luckily I'm the goat of saving myself. Bah. What's up, Granny? Anyone else got a heart attack from that first room where I messed up the cloud? It's always pay to win. Yeah. Welcome to capitalism, buddy. Whee! No, I feel like chapter 4 is easier than chapter 3. I feel like I die a lot less here. But I think this one's gonna be a really good one. You don't think Super Chats exists on this stream? Again, I can't be monetized until I got 500 subs. When I get 500 subscribers, I'll be able to make money from streaming, and then memberships and Super Chats will be possible. And ads. Of course, I could always turn them on and off, but right now there's no option. It would be kind of nice, you know. It'd give me more incentive to stream more. Today's incentive to stream was I actually just wanted to play the permadeath challenge. Really, I really just wanted to play Celeste permadeath because I want to finally do it. Like, I can't believe the unbelievable high I'll feel when I finally do it. I feel like I'll genuinely feel ecstatic. And I know that that's the wrong type of thinking, you know? You always imagine it to feel a lot better than it is. It's always, and when we get there, we'll finally be happy, but that's a whole nother thing. I could go off on the self-help tangent, you know. But I'm the funny man today. I don't feel like being deep emotional man. Yeah, this stream has no pay to win. There's no monetization. So, you know, we live in an egalitarian society here. You know, you get the XP by merit. It's merit based. We live in a meritocracy. Nah, just let me pay to win. There's a moth like on my screen right now. I gotta kill this moth. Bro, he's going crazy. Got him. Moth's dead. All right. I'm sorry about that. The moth was really annoying me. Well, then I got to just stream more, you know? I gotta stream more to get more viewers, to get more subscribers, to get money. No, poor moth. I don't know, I don't feel bad for moths. I honestly, I find little empathy for insects. Maybe I'm a psychopath, but the only insects I really find empathy with are bees and bumblebees, because those are some real chillers, you know. And beetles are pretty cool. Dude, the bumblebee is so funny. Like, he's just fat for some reason. Like, you know, there's no reason for him to be this big. And he can't really hurt you, you know, they don't really bite. It's just really funny, you know? There's just this fat fuck who flies around pollinating flowers. Just filling himself with nectar. I'm imagining someone typing Mycromator fat shaming sad emoji. But I'm not shaming him for it, you know. I'm actually I find him extra awesome because of it. All right. This is the one room where I sometimes die, so I'm feeling quite confident for the rest. Okay. Wow. 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 How's nobody gained XP yet? That's what I'm wondering. I'm waiting for the moment that shit drops, you know? Like everything starts shifting. The moment everything changes. But we know it's possible to get more because Large Mouse managed to get 125. That's gonna be crazy. Yeah. Oh, we got chapter 4 done. By being awesome. YouTube is on an XP shortage. I'm definitely not gonna be able to wear this shirt again tomorrow. I'm so sweaty. God fucking damn it. You know, before stream I decided between two options, you know? Either I'm gonna have a nice cold beer before stream, or I'm gonna have a shower. And I picked the shower. And now I just feel sweaty and dirty all over again. I should have just had the beer. I got myself a real good one, you know? I got one that you can't buy in the supermarket where you have to go to the brewery to get it. Yeah. You can always have a beer. Yeah, no, but I just didn't have enough time. And because it's such a good one, I wanted to savor it, not drink it on stream. Honestly, I might have it after stream, you know? It's not that late yet. I could make the most insane. I could make a very German thing, you know. Raw minced pork on a black bread. Bratwurstgehackbrot, you know, Mettbrötchen with a nice cold beer. That's gonna be awesome. I'm almost looking forward to dying so I can end stream. I'm kidding. I really actually want to get to chapter 6. Like, I really do. And that's why I'm gonna actually do it. Yeah, with some onions and red paprika. Yeah. I thought I just messed up. I got a second lease at life there. I fucked up. But I never punished. Never punished. You can't wait for me to make an appearance on Smots Gaming. What's Smots Gaming? Black pepper, but you guess that also works? No, I like putting red paprika. No, but the pepper is already in there, you know, when you go to your local butcher and you buy Bratwurstgehack, it's already pre-spiced. I don't know Smots. I actually don't know Smots. Alright, what's up, badeline? Or who sell? Depends on what brand. I guess so. What's up, big boy? I think the Seekers are so silly. Like, they're very scary when you're first playing the game. In the sense that their behavior seems quite dangerous and erratic. But when you're a lot better at the game, the Seekers just become these silly little bounce pads, you know? Where you just bonk them. Except for that one seeker in a room that's coming up soon. Not this one, but, you know. The one where I almost died last time. Bonk. Yeah, this one. This guy's actually kind of scary, you know. Get bonked, idiot. I messed up there. Okay, bonk. Stay in that corner. Got him. Got past the secret part. Now we just gotta get past that one room where I died 50 bazillion times for some reason before I could actually do it. Ah, man. Why don't I use hypers to rush through that room? Just the way I do it normally, I just feel more comfortable. I like keeping control of the seeker because here's the thing: if I hyper, he stays off screen, but sometimes he still becomes agitated. So what happens is he just randomly from out of town comes in from the left, full speed dashing at me. And I don't really like that. I'm not a big fan of that. Have I played Strawberry Jam yet? Yeah, but I have not beaten it. I kind of stopped after intermediate. Not because it became too hard, just because, I don't know, I got bored of it or something. Maybe I gotta play Strawberry Jam again. But I feel like whenever I feel the need to play Celeste lately, I just kind of do permadeath. Probably because I just really want to do it. Come at me, bro. Sick. You got into intermediate, but you're not good enough to beat it. It is pretty... No! What? This room again? Seriously? Come on. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. I mean, I know I fucked up, but it's still... It feels annoying. Especially because I feel like I've never died to that room before. Now I'm suddenly struggling with it. I need to overcome that shit. Why did I not jump? I pressed the jump button too late. What could I say? I messed up. God damn it, man. Alright, I'm gonna have to die in that room when I get to this chapter again. Yeah. Okay. This is why I wanted to practice this room. This is the room I always died in, actually. I don't know why I just couldn't do it. My brain just turned off. Okay, see, that's what I don't want to happen. Because now we're dealing with this. Let's try this again. There's a trick for this room. I'm trying to see what you mean. Oh no, I'm only dealing with one of them. I guess so. Oh man. It's also just that I really hate the word hyper. I always say wave dash. I know it's technically not the same thing, but hyper dash always feels very gamer lingo-y to me. But honestly, I might do it from like this from now on. This feels a lot more consistent. Yeah, but honestly, this is fair. Whoa! Dude. Loglot in shambles. Loglot is in shambles. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, now, chat, unfortunately, I do have to end it here. Crazy how right before the end of the stream this shit happens. But it was very fun. Thank you for dropping by. I had a good time today. Maybe next time. Yeah, it truly was a blessing. You got... Here's the thing, Cakes. The insane thing is you weren't even third. Like, because you were the 4th place to get that score, you didn't even have a placement. Okay, that's Pico 8 Deathless. Come on, let's see how far I can actually get. I could stream SBJ if I'm done with this challenge. What's Oh, Strawberry Jam. Oh. And I guess I could. I have more ideas for Celeste. I think when I'm done with this challenge, this game's not going anywhere. It's still gonna stay in the rotation. I'm just gonna, you know, like for example, one thing I gotta do that I've been thinking about doing, I think I could achieve this in like 1 or 2 streams, probably is 7B side, Golden, because I haven't done that one yet. That's actually one of the last ones I'm missing. And Farewell Golden, I still gotta do that one. It would be fun for me to stream Outer Wilds. I guess so. I have plenty of ideas. I gotta continue the new Super Mario Bros. Series as well. Sub 30-minute Farewell. Don't know about sub 30-minute. But yeah. Alright, got to old site. No, he scared away the strawberry. The strawberry. It's been scared away. Wait, how do you do this again? Wait, oh, you just need to fall off? Yeah, okay, I fell off. Alright. Sub 30 minutes is not hard? Oh, okay. Well, then maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll speedrun this game again. But for now, I got this challenge to fall back on. You're at 100 now? Oh, that's tough. Let's look at my top fans. Dude, Large Mouse at 125. Tough. Alright. Well, anyways, chat. That was really fun. I gotta say. That was really good. Thank you all for dropping by. Had a great stream. I'd love to see you. You're first! Oh my god. Okay, you do end at a tie. That's almost poetic. That's sick. That's awesome. Alright. Thank you all for dropping by. I hope to see you on the next one, whenever that is. Did you join at a good time? Tough to say. We may or may not be ending stream. Alright. Welcome home, Ezro. With all that said, the name's been Mycromator. Take care, and bye. See ya.